Hi, I'm Glenn,
And I'm Mark.
and welcome to another episode of Masonic Unity,
The Right Stuff.
Mark, we are here in the historic Trenton Masonic Temple at 100 Barrack Street on the
Second floor.
And we are looking at some interesting stuff today. We went through our storerooms, and we have some things that are relating to the Master in the East.
Ooh, this should be a good one.
Yes, yes. So we talk about the Master starting out his journey. For us, it starts out in the beginning of the year. And one of the things that he has to do is set up his calendar.
Right, that's good. Yeah, important to have it scheduled out, planned out. Good leader does that.
And then he's got to figure out what hat is he going to wear.
Ooh,
it's a big choice.
Definitely sets the tone.
It has. So we went through our vast storerooms here at the Museum of Masonic Culture, and we found a couple of hats. And
so what are the requirements for the hats?
Exactly. Well, it says in our ritual that the Master's head has to be covered by a hat, a cap, or some suitable coverage.
Suitable?
Suitable.
Let's find out.
Let's find out. So, here's one. Is this suitable if it was big enough on my head?
I think so. You could also sing in the 1800 choir.
I could.
Yes. Good.
Okay. So this is a top hat. This is a suitable hat.
Knights of St. Andrew, kilties, Scottish.
I like it.
You like it?
What's that called?
This is the Glengarry.
Glengarry.
And this was one that I wore when I was the most illustrious Grand Master.
Okay.
Made sure I had my cap and suitable covering on.
It is appropriate.
It is appropriate.
Okay. So, how about this?
Would be appropriate for a barbecue, not for sitting in the East, I don't think.
So, this one is not suitable.
But anything that would take away the dignity of the Master or Freemasonry or the Lodge Brothers at that time, that's what would make it really unsuitable.
I think the best thing to do is to talk to your district deputy to make sure that...
Which is always a great idea.
Always a good idea, to make sure he's comfortable. So what else do you have?
Oh, let's see what else we have. Ooh.
I like it.
It's a Michael Corleone cap.
I like it.
I like it. I think this would be suitable.
I think so too.
I think so too.
All right.
2 votes.
How about this?
Well, Tex, I think it's suitable. In fact, we've had a Grand Master wear one just recently.
We have at his Grand Lodge meetings.
Yes, he did.
So this is a plus.
Appropriate, does not take away from the dignity of the office.
Not at all. So what's next on our hit parade?
Ooh, this is more like an Abbott Costello.
That's a bowler.
Yes, it is.
Ooh. Ooh.
Certainly.
It's nice. I like it.
I think it would work.
I think that would work. So let's say that's suitable. Okay. How about... it's a covering. Is it suitable?
I think it would be suitable for making lodge renovations and rehab, not necessarily for sitting in the East, my village people friend. Not today.
Thumbs down.
Thumbs down on that one.
Okay. Where are we going next?
Where to go next? Oh, this is just a simple fedora.
I like it.
I think this would be acceptable.
I think that is suitable and acceptable.
That sounds good.
Okay. I've seen people wear this.
So have I. I've actually had a couple at home. I think it'd be suitable.
Okay. Good.
Suitable cap and cover.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Okay. Where are we going now?
I think we're running out of places to go.
How about this one? It's kind of a Homburg.
Yeah, I think that would be suitable. Especially in a nice tux or
Yes.
whatever. Yeah, that would look sharp.
Okay. Thumbs up. I would say probably not.
Really?
Yeah, sadly.
Probably not.
We need the respect for the East.
But just not for the hat.
That's not for that.
Best used outside the lodge.
There you
Okay, that was a chance.
go. Okay. What's next? Oh, I like this one.
All right. Duck season.
How's that?
Rabbit season.
Good or no?
I might pass on this one, my
I think
friend.
so too, even though I can't hear you with the flash.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, so
Sounds good.
this is a definite no. Well, I think we are pretty close to the end. Oh, how about this one? Want to try that one?
Oh. Only it was a raspberry beret, like the kind you buy in a secondhand store.
Okay. Suitable or not suitable?
My personal taste, probably not. Even if your
Probably
principal is Mr. McGee, wouldn't wear it.
There you go.
Oh
Okay.
well.
So we've gone through a lot of these, and I think we just need to make sure that whatever you choose, it is appropriate with the district deputy.
And yourself
And
also,
yourself.
just so you feel comfortable in it.
Yep.
That this is your image, your style, and it doesn't take away from the prestige of sitting in the East.
Yep.
As a worshipful master.
Exactly. And I think the important thing is that you're not afraid to try, see what's available. And maybe it works, maybe it doesn't work, but don't be afraid to look outside of the normal confines. You never know what you might find.
That may be a good rule for any worshipful pastor.
Exactly.
Think outside the box, try new things, and do that. I think this is just another part of another series we're going to be doing in preparing you to become the worshipful master.
I think so. Well, thanks so much for joining us. It's been a real pleasure to have you with us to talk about Masonic hats, for the master, and what do we say?
Well, please subscribe down below, like our videos, tune in for next week's.
And be sure to subscribe.
Definitely.
So, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you soon.
See you around.
Take care.